Hello everyone, how are you today? I am Gabriele and welcome to my channel. Punch Packet started this early in the morning to post some things, various things, and it started with sometimes you really do forget the sheer scale of these animals. We have two pictures, it's showing us on the I phase 2 of the I Discord server, and it's open interiors of the new Ranger and utility facility that will be introduced in game and that are being introduced in game with the update 3.5. We have Ypsilophodon hiding under some fallen down shelves, hiding from Utahraptor in this picture. Pretty cool, right? Utahraptors and Diosauruses as well can enter these facilities that are getting ready the Isle for the introduction of humans, of mercenaries that will become in the future. When? We don't know yet. It's all work in progress. The Isle developers go slow but at a very steady pace. This is their main objective, their passion, and so they are doing an excellent job. But from here we want to go and check out the Isle update 3.5. It all starts with the opening of the update 3.5 juvenile pouncing and interactive water. Yes, there is the interactive water has been introduced in game where the juvenile Utahraptors pounce. Now these are all big things. I am very eager to check them out. That's enough. Now changelog. What we need to keep in mind that's been done with this new update 3.5. Changelog 7.102.30 additions added pounds to the Utahraptor juvenile. So you have like 25% of growth without being able to pounce when you are at the hatchling stage. Afterwards, once you hit the juvenile stage, you will be able to pounce after the 25% growth. This is huge. This is great. I mean, many players will start playing Utahraptor just because of that. Pouncing will be very easy at that point. You don't need to be 100% grown Utahraptor. So the Utahraptor bugs have been fixed, I guess, kinda. I still have to play them though, so nothing is sure here. Now, added front limb damage area. What that is that? Like the forward post claws are damageable, I guess. That's pretty cool. Added block ability and animations for Pteranodon, Utahraptor, Driosaurus, Ypsilophodon when being pounced by a Utahraptor juvenile. This is all pretty cool. I can't wait to play that actually. Now it is downloading. Added the ranger and utility station to Isla Spiro with open interiors. I mean, if you're playing a small playable kinda, you can get in there and explore. Just keep in mind, and I don't know if I want to try that. I want to grow a small stego in there. I want to enter as a small stego in there and then AFK grow for like 20 minutes. What if in these 20 minutes that I AFK grow, my small stego in there becomes too big to get out? Will it get stuck? I'm going to check that out, by the way. I'm going to check all of this. Added official filter for unofficial servers. Any server with official in its name will not be displayed unless it is actually an official server. This is nice. I mean, usually I type official server and a lot of servers come down the list. A lot of servers that are not official, but they are owned by private people, by people like me. Now, added green color for official servers names to better distinguish them from unofficial servers. This is all good. It's like a user interface improvements, kinda. Added new Utahraptor trot animation. I want to check that out. Extended spectator mode system to show artificial intelligence. Oh man, I wish I was an administrator in some server to check this out. Added toggles to spectator mode using page up and page down for show all, show players only, show alive AI, show corpses. If you are an administrator, you can check all of these out. That's pretty cool. Added page up and page down to action bindings. Yeah, of course. Enhancements. Replace the water for rivers, swamps, and the ocean with our new interactive water system. Now, if you check the Seiza trailer for update 3.5, you can see already some ripples around players that are either skimming water with their pteranodons or drinking water with Atenontosaurus or any other terrestrial in general. That's going to be pretty cool to see. Set Ipsilophodon tail feathers as a tail tip damage area. Okay, I've never checked Ipsilophodon that much, so I'm gonna check that. Made Stegosaurus plates and Ipsi eyebrows ignore damage when hit. Oh, I didn't know that. The Stegosaurus plates must have been a nice hitbox for Pteranodon players. I mean, I've been hit by Pteranodons plenty of times on my back as a Stegosaurus when I was a Stegosaurus. So I guess, yeah, it makes sense for feathers or plates not to take any damage. I guess here. Updated all footprints normal satellites. Okay, I don't quite understand it, but I guess it's better footprints. But made it you eat hints appear based on corpses instead of capsules. Okay, this must be something related to the development of the game. Made pounce leave crouch state. Oh, that's cool. I mean, if you were crouching, if you were in the Z walk, in the crouching sneaking position, you couldn't. Sorry, Z. If you were in the crouching sneaking position, you couldn't pounce before. You needed to run and then press the right mouse button. Now, if I'm crouching and I press pounce with the right mouse button, I just leave the crouch state. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Updated pounce to avoid interrupting fall animations in water. Huh. That's cool. Make pounce to play miss animation when landing in shallow water. Okay, if you pounce and you miss, you get stunned like for a very brief time, but with your paws upwards in the sky. Now, in shallow water, I don't know if that was working or not. Very likely it was not working. Now, if you are playing the miss animation because you pounce but you miss in shallow water, it's like you land on land. So you play this stun animation. You get stuck for a while. Reduced attenuation of all creatures, either vocal sounds and breath sounds. Okay, reduced nighttime. Oh, thank you. Reduced nighttime. Reduced nighttime is always good until there is this night vision patch, this night vision update, but it's not yet here. With update 4, at least it will not be here. Increased strength of creatures, folly, ducking, ambience. Okay, I guess the ambience sounds all around, I guess. Made Bok apply stamina cost scale to Pounce's growth. I mean, this is pretty cool. You have a Tenontosaurus, an adult Tenontosaurus, and you want to remove from your back the juvenile Utahraptors that has just pounced you. Now, the stamina cost, in case when you are a Tenontosaurus and you press E to remove the Utahraptor on your back, you won't consume much stamina if the Utahraptor is a small Utahraptor. If the Utahraptor is a big Utahraptor, you will consume more stamina as a Tenontosaurus to remove that Utahraptor from your back because the Utahraptor is bigger than the small one. It makes sense. It's pretty cool. Now, set Utahraptor growth time to 75 minutes, Tenontosaurus to 105 minutes, and Carnotaurus to 135 minutes. Now, these three... all of these set times for growth, I thought they were already in place. Maybe I'm wrong, but from the last update, it was told that these growth times were already set in place, but maybe not. Maybe I'm mistaken. I don't know. Decreased Pteranodon buoyancy to fix juvenile swimming. Okay, nice, good to know. Raise the camera if the character is too small to prevent the spring arm from going inside the ground. All right, didn't know that. That's good to know. Audio fixes and improvements to Tenontosaurus, jump and vomit, and Driosaurus, jump and evade. All right, that's pretty cool. Now, a lot of bug fixes. A lot of bug fixes. Some of the most important, in my opinion, are fixed blood splats, sand clouds, sometimes persisting indefinitely. I mean, you are bleeding, and the blood that you left on the ground will stay there until the server restarts. It will not fade out. And these footprints, blood splat, blood, sands, clouds, they stay there until the server restarts. Now they fade away with time. Fixed being unable to perform alt attacks with too low stamina. With Tenontosaurus, I don't know. With Deinosuchus, I don't know for sure. With Pteranodon, I don't know. But I'm sure that with Utahraptor, I couldn't perform alt attack when my stamina was too low, because the alt attack of the Utahraptor was and maybe is already consuming some stamina. Fixed damage areas around the neck. Okay. Fixed Ipsy not being able to move forward from jumping in place. Oh, that's good. Fixed rest and ragdoll issue when dying after swallowing. Okay, a lot of things you see they have been fixed. Now, fixed some rock collision causing corpses to fall through them. This is pretty cool. I mean, sometimes you drop food, you drop the corpse, your prey, on a rock, but if there are two rocks colliding or rocks on the ground, you risk to lose this food because it's gonna fall down in the center of the map, wherever, I don't know. But it's still some. It's more like when you drop fish between the river and the terrain and the and land. The fish just falls down. I don't know if that has been fixed as well with this. Now, fixed being able to zoom in and out while sleeping. I mean, I can zoom in and out when sleeping. I don't know if that was intended or not. I don't know. Sometimes being unable to take off as a pteranodon after crashing. Oh yes, I don't know if that has happened to you, but if you're a pteranodon, sometimes before you were crashing, you just crashed on the ground, you didn't gracefully land, and afterwards you were unable to take off. That's pretty bad. I mean, let's say you are an annoying pteranodon, and as an annoying pteranodon, you are enjoying pecking at stegosauruses or at Tenotosauruses, at every terrestrials, let's say, or anything, and you crash. I mean, if you crash, if you fall down, and you are not able to take off immediately, well, you are pretty much dead. It's like karma, but unwanted, because you should be able to take off even after you crash. I don't know. Fixed Stegosaurus secondary draining double stamina. Secondary, okay, the tail whip. The Stegosaurus tail whip sometimes was draining double stamina. Now it's draining normal stamina, I guess. Now, fixed adult Deinosuchus aggressive call audio pitch. Okay, I don't notice all of these small things, to be honest. Fixed need to enter water to be able to drink. Oh, this is huge. This is huge. I mean, I don't know if you've played Carnotaurus, Stegosaurus, any terrestrials at all, or even pteranodons, but sometimes you needed to enter actually water in order to drink. I mean, it's not enough that there are Deinosuchus in water. It's not enough. It's not enough. You need actually to be in water to drink. So imagine there is a cliff separating the water from the land, and you fall in water, and there is no shore, there is no plain slope to get you back on land. You die because you consume all of your stamina just because you were trying to drink. This is huge. So need to enter water to be able to drink is no more. You can drink water even at a certain distance without your legs to be in water actually. Now, fixed a lot of other things. Chat no auto hiding, calling on all buildings. This, I don't know what that means, by the way. Fixed pickup animation not working sometimes for juvenile Deinosuchus. Okay, this I have experience, and that is pretty good. Fixed juvenile Deinos launch shake animation not playing. That's good. Fixed fence collision issues. Never experienced. I mean, I've not gone to the fence or to the borders that often. Fixed drink hint showing up while being launched. Oh man, this is pretty annoying, I bet. swallowing issues when interrupted underwater, if already initiated, swallowing characters jumping out of water when ascending quickly. Oh man, I mean, oh, imagine you are a pteranodon and you are ascending quickly. You can take off from water. Well, it never happened to me, so it's just a guess. It's just a guess, this one. But if you ascended up, if you went upwards from down below the water and you started jumping. I've seen some Denosuchus players experiencing that though. Fixed not sinking occasionally when out of stamina. It happened to me with my Carnotaurus, but it was welcome, to be honest. I didn't want to die just yet. Fixed issue with rotation during pounds, most notably during backing animations. Okay, this is pretty good. I mean, you are pouncing and you cannot turn your camera because the other player is trying to remove you from your back, from their back, pressing E button. Everything is done with the E button in the aisle. Denosuchus for not applying damage in water. Okay, never noticed that because I usually die from any full damage, but I mean, if I notice that, it's important. It's like game breaking. It's for balance purposes. So all of these fixes are very useful for balance purposes in general. Fixed lunge causing corpses to not float sometimes. Okay, this is to not float sometimes. It's like most of the times they do not float, in my opinion. Like not sometimes, most of the times, unfortunately. But it's been fixed. So if I lunge at something, I drown them. Afterwards, I should be able to see this corpse starting to float, and I should be able to eat this corpse from the water without touching it any further. So I lunge, I drown the prey goes above, it starts floating, I go upwards as well, and I can eat that without the necessity of me grabbing the corpse and taking it ashore. This is pretty good. Now, fixed inaccurate vomit duration if the server starts doing it. Well, a lot of bug fixes, a lot of great bug fixes. It's all for the good, all for the best. Check Seiza's trailer for update 3.5, Juvenile Pouncing, and Interactive Water. And now the developers can start full-time to work on update 4, which is huge. I wonder where the ranger and utility facility is in Vulnona map. This is gonna be pretty cool. If you know already where these two facilities are in the map, please let me know because I want to check them immediately. By the way, Vulnona hasn't been updated to this patch, to this update 3.5, because I haven't seen any ranger or utility facility in game just yet, in the Vulnona interactive map just yet. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you liked it. I'm going to check these facilities with Utahraptor. I will play Utahraptor a lot from now on because I want to test everything on that juvenile Utah pounce. Well, thank you all so much for watching and have a great day. Bye bye.